You've been searching for homes now for a while, and you finally found something perfect for you and your family's needs. You're willing to pay the asking price. So it's a sure thing, right? Not so fast. We're in a seller's market here in Kansas City. That means that there are more buyers than there are homes available for sale. In a seller's market, negotiating a contract and winning the bid may take some extra work. It might mean that your full price offer just isn't going to cut it. Hi, it's Mike Bryant with the Bryant Ferguson Group, and in this video, I'll outline several tips that just might help you win the bid. Number one, make your offer as clean as possible. A clean offer should not be contingent on the sale of another property or have other financial constraints. Ideally, it will also be free of seller concessions, which are things that a buyer asks for outside of the offer price, such as help with closing costs. For first-time buyers, these contingencies may be necessary, but if you can avoid them, your offer will be much stronger. Number two, get fully pre-approved from your lender. As we covered in step 2 of this series, a full pre-approval means that your loan file has already gone through the full underwriting process. In this scenario, you will complete the entire loan process with your lender before making an offer on a home. When submitting your offer, the seller will know that the chances of your loan failing are nearly zero. Number 3, be willing to offer above asking price. This is not the market for making low offers and hoping someone will bite. You have to make your offer strong enough to beat out other offers in a multiple bid situation. If you want the house, you're likely going to have to go above the asking price. We've seen some buyers who just feel like they won't or can't do this. But think about it. The value of a home is determined by what a buyer is willing to pay. Generally, the listing price is a rather arbitrary number designed to spark interest and bring buyers to the table. It is common today for homes to sell between 5 and 10% above asking price in a strong seller's market. Granted, the home would need to appraise, and if the contract price is higher than the appraised value, this would require both parties to renegotiate the price. More often than not, this will benefit the buyer, as the seller would either have to accept the lower appraised value or cancel the contract and start all over. Number 4, put down a larger earnest money deposit. Your earnest money deposit is proof that you are a good faith buyer. In our area, the title company holds this deposit and then it is credited back to you at closing. In competitive situations, we recommend putting as much down as you can possibly afford for the earnest money. It can sometimes be the only factor that separates your offer from other offers. By the way, if you do put more earnest money down, make sure you intend to buy the home. If you don't end up moving forward with the purchase, your earnest money could be in jeopardy. If you've already signed the contract and don't buy the home, the seller could keep the earnest money as compensation for the time wasted. Number 5, make a larger down payment than necessary. No matter what type of loan you choose, offering to pay more down is another sign of good faith to your seller. As we've indicated with several of the previous points, anytime you can showcase that you're in a strong financial position, you should do so. This situation is no exception to that rule. By putting down a larger down payment than you have to, you send the message that you're serious about the purchase and capable of meeting all financial obligations. Number 6, be flexible on your closing date. This is really an easy one. Sellers are often navigating the timing of where and when they are moving. When presenting your offer, let sellers know that you are flexible with the date of closing, allowing them to customize this date to their liking. If your offer is neck and neck with another and you are flexible here, it could well make the difference. Lastly, offer to buy the property as is. While we would never suggest giving up your inspection rights, if you need to be competitive with your offer, you can agree in the offer to buy the home without requesting any repairs from the seller. If then something major is discovered during inspections, you still would have the right to cancel or renegotiate the price if needed. All of these things can go a long way to making your offer stand out and get you the home of your dreams. Establishing that you're a serious buyer with the financial capabilities to meet all the obligations is the way to the seller's heart. Be willing to go the extra mile, both in your intention and in your financial offering. Your realtor should work closely with you to ensure that you've positioned your offer as strong as you can. Once you've won the bid, it's time to get everything in order to move towards becoming a homeowner, and that begins with inspections. We'll cover the inspection period in our next video in this series. Until then, this is Mike Bryant with the Bryant Ferguson Group, authentic, local.